hi there. Hope you're good. Um, Look, man, it's just something that is never taught really, like in our daily lives. I feel like we learn this as time goes on, as we get old. I don't know at what point in life, but I feel like we learn it later in our life, and that's when we get to realize, oh, this experience was teaching me this. This experience was teaching me this, that, all that stuff. So, what I'm trying to say here is sometimes it's not about how we react or how we feel. Maybe in a conversation, sometimes it's just about what you take from it. It's not about how you feel, it's not about how you react. Because we react too much, we feel too much, instead of listening and taking in the lessons, the message. So sometimes if I feel like I'm a person that's always judging myself, the person that's always looking down on myself, every time when somebody have a conversation with me, whenever those aspects of like judging myself and looking bad on myself, whenever they come up, I'm gonna react to those things, and they're gonna make me feel weak. They're gonna make me feel bad or feel defensive. So sometimes it's just about taking in whatever somebody has to say, and just really sitting with it and really understanding why they said that, and maybe even asking them, why did you feel like you had to say that, or what made you say that? Maybe then they will tell you, this and this and this is what made me say this, and maybe then you will understand, or maybe I am really looking down on myself, or maybe I am always judging myself, because the only thing I could pick up from the conversation was the judgment, the the looking down on self, those things that made you feel that way. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes just listen more, man. And I'm not saying I'm right. I stand to be corrected, but it seemed to have worked so many times when I applied this, because then that way I never had to conflict with somebody. I never had to explain myself too much, because sometimes the way we understand things is different, and there's nobody out there that can understand us better than we understand ourselves. So sometimes people just need to be open during conversations, be open to a perspective that somebody tries to convey to you. Maybe it's gonna teach you something, and maybe from that conversation you will learn something from yourself. Because our body, our feelings, our emotions, our reactions, they're always telling us something. So if you listen to that, maybe conversations could get more productive and more impactful in a positive way, that we're not even shy to even say what we gotta say. So yeah, that's what I gotta say.